about today. And I was very, very impressed that Minnie and her team have chosen the idea of heritage and carrying the legacy forward. It's not enough to just have heritage. We tom about, this is our heritage, this is our... But what happens to that heritage when it is not progressive? So the question that comes to mind, and I'm thinking of Southeast Asia, not just India, not just South Asia. Having lived and worked in places like Singapore and Cambodia, gone on for years at a time, seen how patriarchy works. And just a simple meal I would share, and the chicken, if it was served on the table, pardon me, all vegetarians, the chicken leg and the chicken thigh would always go to the boys in our family. So it was quite an eye-opener to me that patriarchy is not up there, it's not a theory, it's a praxis. And in our communities as well, doesn't matter which religious leaning you have, it's very normal in a family for the boys to be given a better treatment. So there goes my question. How do you think you can break, at least push the boundaries that we face on an everyday basis between modernity and being stuck in history? How do you inspire the young girls that you meet, Pankaj?
See, right now I am in politics for the last 24 years. So I have really, I want to modestly say that I have inspired many girls. Maybe achievements in my life or sorrows in my life or struggles in my life, I make sure that I leave something behind for people to learn. And I do not want to be that lesson which people learn by saying, please don't do what she did. I want to be that lesson where people say, okay, please let's repeat what she's done. So this is what is in me, because the kind of upbringing I got, I heard Priyadarshini, there are 3 sisters, even there are 3 sisters. And my father, every time we used to go to gatherings in our rural areas, "Arey, beta nahi hai, tumhara to khandaan doob gaya." So my father used to say, "Mera khandaan mere betiyan chalayengi." And that kind of confidence, only a father can give his daughter. And that confidence was always there in us. Because maybe we didn't have brothers, so that also changed the whole scenario. So he never made us feel that we are girls and we should think differently. Even my mother, I must admire, she was more forward than my father. And that was an intercaste marriage. They started their life with pushing those boundaries. And they always taught us not to believe in caste religion. They always taught us to be very polite with what people come to. I'm telling you very simple things because I don't want to talk about very complicated things. Simple things every day which we do also make us push boundaries. Saying no for a woman is not easy, and understanding no from a woman is more difficult. So, first of all, learn to say no to wrong things, and I feel that pushes every boundary every day. And I have worked under really, really renowned and very global leaders, and sometimes I don't mind saying, no, this is not what I want to do, and they also respect it. So, I don't say only women are responsible for my journey, or even those men who believed in women and equality, they are also responsible.
Lovely. Thank you for that segue, Pankaj. My father always said, as someone who knows the inside story, even from rich families, and by moving towards actually studying women in empowerment, gender studies, came from this one line, I think. At 16, he told me, don't expect a man in your life to buy you your diamonds. You want the diamonds? Go and get a job. Study. Be financially independent.